Today is the last day of the first quarter. How are y'all feeling? I wish I could see the chat, but anywho, okay. Anyway, it's the last day of the first quarter. I hope y'all got a lot done, especially when it comes down to locking in your foundation. If you didn't see my Q1 foundation video, you have to go watch it just to kind of get a precursor of what I was going into Q1 doing. But this is my message for you coming out of Q1. Don't add anything else. Don't add nothing else. Keep one foundation, okay? Because if you feel like you did a lot, if you feel like you did a lot this first quarter, but you still don't feel any more clearer or any steadier, this video is for you. Because most of the time, it's not that nothing stayed long enough to become a standard. Y'all, let me stop playing with stuff. Okay, anyway, most of the time it's not your effort. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that you didn't do anything long enough to make it the standard. So just say here in the chat, type here if that already makes sense. And so, this first quarter was not about adding anything to my plate. It really was about keeping that one foundation because what you keep does become your standard. And something else clicked for me this quarter. What you keep locks in your learning. Adding on, it can feel productive, but low key, it will keep you avoiding the real work. So if you've been adding on but not feeling any clearer, that might be the pattern right there. Um, Holler at me in the chat if you can see. Um, there it is, right there. Now I can see the. Let me sign into my chat real quick, y'all. Gonna see. We gonna look back on my old lives as I keep doing these, and we gonna say, look how far you done came, girl. Look how far you done came. Cause baby, we struggling right now, but the message is still there. The message should still be messaging, okay? I'm just signing in real quick on my little streaming software so I can actually see y'all's chat because I cannot see anything but me right now. Um, so yeah, and I might just start over, y'all, because like I said, this video gonna get edited down anyway, and all this stuff gonna be cleared out. All of this stuff is gonna be cleared out. The video gonna be trimmed and everything. So when it start over, all the bloopers gonna be gone and all that stuff. So if you're here now, you getting in where you fit in, okay? So let's just take 3 breaths and start over from the top. Okay. Like I was saying, don't add anything else. Keep one foundation. If you feel like you did a lot in first quarter, but you don't feel any steadier, this one is for you. Because most of the time, it's not how much effort we're putting in, and it's not that we didn't do something long enough to become the standard. So if you felt that already, just type here in the chat if that already makes sense to you. So, this first quarter closeout, it was not about adding. It was about keeping one foundation. What you keep becomes your standard. And something clicked for me this quarter. Being kept really locks in what I'm learning. Adding can feel productive, but low key, it will keep you avoiding the real work. So if you've been adding and adding, but not feeling any clearer, This might be the pattern right here. So, have you been in a season of adding or actually keeping? I want you to type adding or keeping. And yeah, let's see where y'all are um, with things. So, in this first quarter, I locked in something real simple. One container that I can keep repeating over and over again. One message, one action, one clear next step. That's it. Not a mood, not I figure it out today. One standard, one foundation, something I can keep, even when I'm tired or not in the mood, because consistency is not personality. It's a structure you can step into. Now, does that feel different than how you've been moving? Yes or no? You know, then I had to be honest about what was quietly breaking it. I stopped staking everything on the same day and calling that consistency. That's not consistency, that's pressure. And I stopped guessing the different links and routing. And if it's not live, I'm not forcing it. I'm going to make it reply first because the truth, trust matters more than speed. And I stopped putting all my offers into that one message because one message deserves one next step, one foundation. And when you add too much, everything gets too loud, while the results be real quiet. So, which one has you? Which one got you in a chokehold right now? Stacking, guessing, or over adding? And let me tell you, the stacking one, it'll take you out if you let it. So this is what I'm keeping going into Q2. I'm building visibility from a system, not from pressure. One block, 2 weeks, no daily guessing, one foundation. And it sits inside something I've been refining real quiet professional presence, not as branding, as friction removal. The difference between showing up and being understood without over explaining yourself. The difference between I'm building and I already look like I'm in motion. So, what does professional presence say to you? How do you feel professional presence? Like, does that? Did you feel that? Yeah, or not yet? And if not yet, that's okay because it'll click once you choose what you're keeping. Okay, so let me ask y'all this: what foundation are you keeping in Q2? Not what you're starting, what you're keeping. That one thing that if you hold it for 90 days makes everything else clear. I want you to drop it in the chat. The foundation I'm keeping is in no rush. Just be real with it. And I'll go first again. Mine is professional presence. So if the foundation you need is professional presence, I put the simplest version of it in one place. The small pieces that make you look clear and ready and real before you feel ready. Get the professional presence starter pack here. The link is in my description. And if you already know what your foundation, just type ready. We're not adding nothing else. Don't add anything else. Just keep one foundation because what you keep